Hi you guys, it's Haley here and I am here to show you how to make your own laundry detergent that will last a family of 4 an average of a year for under $30. So the first ingredient that you need is 3 of the Fels Naptha laundry bars. They were 97 cents at my Walmart and they had a ton in stock and they always seem to have a ton in stock as well. The second ingredient you need is going to be a box of the 20 Mule Team Borax detergent booster, and you will also need a box of the super washing soda from Arm & Hammer. You will also need, you won't need the whole box, but you will need some baking soda, some powdered bleach. I got the Family Dollar brand, and then it is optional, but the recipe that I found online called for Purex crystals. You can make your own Purex crystals really simply. Just get some Epsom salts and some essential oils and just add whatever scent you want to the oils, and it does make your own Purex crystals. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to take your 3 bars of Naptha laundry soap, get them out of their packaging, and you want to grate them. I do just have a regular grater here. Some people, some people have found that you can cut them up and then put them in a food processor, which works just as well. But I do not have a food processor, so this is how we are going to do it. If you do use it with a food processor, they do suggest that you put something else in the processor just to help it cut better. The recipe I saw, they just suggested adding your borax, just a cup for every bar to cut it up. I do suggest if you are going to grate this yourself like I am, I would give yourself some time to do this because, as you can tell, it is taking me a while to grate this. And if you don't have strong muscles as I do, just kidding, you might need to take a break in doing this. If you're thinking of a Christmas present for like a loved one or something, like especially kids, I'm making these for my grandparents because they love laundry pods and they are really expensive. So if you are thinking about just a Christmas present for someone who doesn't really need a lot of anything like material and wants something more just useful that they can actually use, this is, this is a great idea, and your parents or your grandparents or your aunts and uncles or whoever will love that you made them laundry soap by hand. As you can tell, I did have a bar that was a little bit older, and then I did have a bar that was a little bit newer, and my newer bar made more of these, I guess, string cheese little items, and then my older one more grated, which is what I really wanted. So I might have to go through, and as these dry, just come through and make sure that they get more finely grated up. If all of yours come like this and you get kind of worried, this will not affect your laundry soap at all. It's just something that kind of bugs me. So, on to the 3rd bar. Woohoo! And this one is also newer, and it is, I guess you could say, melting more in my hand, and it is making the string as well, which isn't a big deal. If all of yours do that, I would just highly suggest that you go through and you mix everything to make sure it's an even amount of, I guess, cheese-ish soap and just the grated. Now thinking about it, I do highly suggest if you just bought your bars and they haven't been like sitting in a room somewhere, that you do grate them instead of putting them in your food processor or blender, because they might clog up the system just a little bit, and that would be kind of awful to have to clean out of your blender or your food processor. touch your fingers because the grater is sharp. I think I'm gonna no. Oh, it's sharp. Okay. So that's as far down as I am going to grate my last bar. And then I'm just going to take a knife. It's a plain old knife, and just cut up the rest of the pieces. And when you are done grating up all 3 of your Fels Naptha bars, you will get something like this. Just kind of stringish. Sometimes it's going to be more like powdery, depending on how old your Naptha bars are. My newer ones came out stringish. My old one came out more a powder. Doesn't really matter. I would just, if it does come out like that, then just kind of mix it around to make sure it is just an even, kind of mixture. The next thing I highly suggest that you get is 2 trash bags, unused trash bags. This recipe does require a lot of mixing of a lot of, I guess, large volumes of items, and it is just easier to do it in trash bags, I have read, for mess-wise, and then they also say just to double bag, so none of it seeps out and you don't have laundry detergent all over your floor. When you're done, you'll have something obviously like a 2 large trash bags put together. You are going to take your bowl of grated Fels Naptha, and you are going to pour it into your trash bag. You will have something like, you will have just that in there, and then you want to add 1 box of 76-ounce borax washing soda to this bag. So your next ingredient is you're going to take 1 55-ounce box of washing soda, and you're going to add that to your trash bag as well. Your next ingredient is 2 cups of pure baking soda. I chose Arm & Hammer for mine, so let's measure that out. There is 2 cups of pure baking soda. If you do get the 1-pound box, there really isn't a lot left, if you can see that. So I'm just going to actually pour the rest of it in here. It's not going to hurt. So the 1-pound boxes are actually perfect, so you don't really have to measure a lot. Your next ingredient, which the recipe that I have says 2 containers of dollar store or Dollar Tree OxyClean. My Dollar Tree does not carry OxyClean, well, their version of OxyClean. So the closest thing that I found was the Family Dollar all fabric bleach. Yeah, all fabric bleach stain fighter. So these obviously aren't as big as a tub. So I got 3 of the 1.89 pounds or 30.3 ounces, which should just work as well. The last ingredient is totally optional. You do not have to use this in yours. I grabbed these Purex crystals out of my stockpile. You can make your own with Epsom salts and essential oils, but I didn't want to spend the extra money. I will calculate in the price how much these were. I got 2. The recipe says 1 to 2 containers of the 28 ounce. Well, I got 2 of the 18.5 ounces, which should work just as well. want to do is you want to tie up your middle bag. Tie it as tight as you possibly can. I highly suggest tying it multiple times. And then let the air out. And then taking your outside bag and tying it as tight as you can as well. So the next thing you are going to do is you are going to take your bag of ingredients and you're going to put them on the floor. So you guys can see it. And you're just going to tumble just like your washing machine. As you can tell, I would say this is mixed up pretty thoroughly. You do see the parts of the naphtha bars in there mixed well with, you do see the Purex crystals, the blue powder, and both of the washing and the baking soda, which is the white powder. So this is a great mixture. What I highly suggest doing for your laundry soda, or for your laundry detergent, is going out and investing in a really nice jar for this. I went to Target and I bought this really nice beauty, $19.99, and this is an investment that if you keep doing this, you'll only have to make once. So it's not gonna go bad. You can also, I did go to my local Hobby Lobby and they had these on clearance for 99 cents. So you can get these and kind of decorate the bottom of your jar to make it a little bit more festive. So your next step is you are actually going to take your homemade laundry soap and just put it in your jar. You will use about 1 teaspoon, yes I said teaspoon, for every load. And if it is a super load, then you can use 2 teaspoons. But on every regular load, just use 1. On every load, just use 1 teaspoon. I highly suggest writing that on the outside of your jar and like a little sticker or some way so you don't forget. That is all I have time for today. That is all I have for you on how to make your own laundry detergent for a family of 4 for a year. That is all I have for you today on how to make your own laundry detergent for a family of 4 that will last them a year. My next video will be telling you how to turn your powder laundry detergent into your own laundry detergent pod. Yes, I said pod. So even if you want to take it a step farther, watch my next video. When it is up, I will have a link in the description about it. Watch my Walmart haul, which will be right here. Leave me a comment down below telling me another item that I should try for should you buy it. Leave me a recipe or a link down below for another DIY recipe I should try. Hit that like and that subscribe button. It really does help out the show. My name's Haley, and I will see you guys later. Bye.